Hi, welcome to 2020 Tasty Treats with GourmetQuilter. I'm Susan Clare, GourmetQuilter, and we're doing a wonderful series of appliques this time. We're doing some applique dogs. So I've got a pattern piece here. Up behind me here, there's a part of the series here. We're actually up to dog number 12 out of 20. So over here, there's a picture of all 20 dogs. And as you can see, they're all learning to live together. They've got a few questions, some of them. Some are a little worried. However, they're doing okay. So this is dog applique number 12, and there's a pattern available through GourmetQuilter.com. It's a downloadable pattern. Each day for 20 days there's a pattern to download, and the video each time, just to show you how I'm going about doing the applique. So I'm doing free motion applique. It's fused, so I've got fusible web on the back of everything. I'm marking. So on the pattern's all ready for tracing. There's lines sometimes that we need to mark because we're going to stitch those that just help give us a little bit more depth to our shape, and sometimes it's separate shapes. I'm marking eyes and noses and things quite often with a permanent marking pen and a white gel pen, and sometimes they don't show up a lot because the fabric's quite dark. Sometimes we can stitch around them as well as mark them, and that all helps. So I'm just going to iron him in place. And then he's got this separate ear which comes down and just kind of sits, I think, like that. And he's quite happy, and he's going to just sit nicely. I've got a piece of cotton batting I'm using as my stabilizer. Because I'm doing free motion stitching, it needs some sort of stabilizer. I've got the machine set up for free motion. I've got the feed teeth dropped. I've got a little open toe free motion foot on, and I've got a dark grey thread in there. So I'll go ahead and start stitching. He's quite straightforward, this one. Not a lot. I don't want to say not a lot going on because he might take that personally, and that's not what I was meaning. I might do the ear and come around, then come around on the head. I'm just free motion stitching. It's just a straight stitch, just close to the edge of the applique. Just going to snip that thread end off there, and then I can come straight on to his head shape here. And I have coloured the nose, but it's not showing up a lot, so I think I'm just going to stitch around the edge of that nose as well. It'll just help, even though it doesn't show a lot, it just makes the difference. And then he's smiling, so we'll just give him a little smile there. So it's pretty straightforward, just following the edge, and then I'm going to come up and do this stitching where I've marked here. So I'll keep going and I'll show you when I'm nearly at the end. So I've gone all the way around the dog, but I think I'm just going to go around his eye just to help emphasize it, because it's just looking like it's getting a little bit lost. So I'm just stitching around as if I'm appliquing, but actually I've already just drawn it on. And there it is. I think that will help emphasize it a little bit. And we'll give him a little press, and he can sit up there with all his friends. Of which he now has many. So there we are. That was applique number 12, and I will see you again with the applique dog number 13.